this is my friend Jenna.
Hi!
And I actually did her hair for prom, and I Instagrammed a picture of her hair, and a lot of people asked me for a tutorial. So she agreed to be my model, and I did a tutorial on the hair that I did. I simplified it a little bit for this tutorial, so hopefully a lot of you guys will be able to catch on to it. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. She showed me like 4 or 5 pictures, and it's kind of a compilation of a lot of different styles that she liked. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you like the video, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye! I'm going to start off by parting your hair to one side, and then separate the hair in front of the ears on either side, and clip them out of the way so that they don't interfere with what we're doing in the back. Then you're going to go ahead and separate the hair from about ear height up, and we're going to tease all of that because this little bump is kind of a focal point in the hairstyle. So start up at the top with like 1-inch sections, and I'm spraying with some dry shampoo to make it a little bit easier to tease, and just teasing backward. And you can see I'm going to take about 3 sections all the way around that section to go ahead and tease all that hair. So it's a lot, but it's a formal hairstyle, so it is kind of expected. So once you've got all that teased, you're going to pull it together, push it up, and pin it into place. And with hair this light, you should be using blonde colored bobby pins. For some reason, I used black for the first little bit here, and I don't know why. Anyway, now you're going to take that front section and take about 1 inch from that, back comb just a little bit, and just drape it over the front. What I was trying to do here is to pull all the hair from where her headband is going to fall backward. So basically taking another little section here on a diagonal and then teasing it. And basically all that's left now is her bangs. So teasing that and bringing it over the top. And you don't have to do that. It was just because of the way the headband was going to hit. I wanted to pull that little bumped section a little farther forward. Now you're going to go ahead and pull back the bangs if you want to. If you want to leave your fringe down, you can do that as well. But basically she wanted hers back, so I went ahead and just delicately pulled all that back and pinned it into place. Now you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side, and now I'm showing it to you from the back so you can see what that looks like. But the other cool thing about doing it this way is that it creates lots of layers, so it creates a cool effect on that little bund area. Then you're going to go ahead and just give it a little bit of hairspray because this area of the hairstyle is done. Now you're going to separate the hair kind of on a diagonal, and you're going to put basically this bottom right quadrant of hair into a bun. And that's going to create a base for all of the pinning that we're getting ready to do. Also, it makes it a lot easier because this is a bunch of hair that you don't have to curl and pin into place. And it makes all the curling and pinning significantly easier because you have something to pin into and it's not just floating around. I'm telling you, this step is absolutely necessary. So anyway, let the rest of the hair down. And she has so much hair. It's beautiful too, right? Anyway, then you're going to take an inch section and a 1-inch iron or whatever you have and just curl the hair. And you can do this with a clipless iron as well because you're basically just trying to get some bend to the hair. Then you're going to wrap it around 2 fingers and make sure that you keep that pretty wide. You don't want it to get too small. And then just wrap it up against the head, and you're basically just going to place these as you see fit. This is all kind of your eye picking out what's going to work. And what you basically do is pin down on the bottom part of each side. And I have some better clips of me pinning that into place later on. Basically that's what you're just going to keep doing for this whole curled bit, is just to curl it, wrap it around 2 fingers, place it against the head, and pin it into place. And you want to make sure that those curls don't get too small because then it ends up looking really tight and not as loose and effortless. And because of all the curls that you have going on, you can right here, you can see how I'm pinning it, by the way. Because of all the curls you have going on, if you get it really, really tight, it's going to look overworked. It's going to look like you did way too much. But if you keep it loose, it looks a little bit more current and it's going to look a little bit less effortful. Anyway, so we're just continuing to do that, and you can see that I'm switching with the directions that I'm pinning this, so I'm having some where the hair goes over and some where the hair goes under, and that's important as well. And again, I'm pinning these by just catching the bottom section of that curl on one side and then just pinning down and into that bun. And then I'm getting on the other side of the curl and doing the exact same thing. That's a lot easier than trying to hide your pins while you're pinning straight across the curl. It's doable, but that's really, really difficult. If you just try to pin once on either side of the curl, then it will stay in place and it's a lot easier to do with keeping your bobby pins hidden. And because we're going over that bun, you have a lot to pin into, so you don't have to worry about hitting somebody's head while you're doing this. And so then you're just going to finish up and you're still pulling these all over to one side and arranging them on the one side. And then you're going to go ahead and place your headband, or you could go ahead and place your headband while you're working on doing all the tease sections, just depending on your preference. But that is the hairstyle. Now this is a lot more advanced than what I usually do, but I've been doing so many everyday styles, I thought it was about time to throw in an advanced one. I hope you guys like this. I think it's super pretty. I also think she's super pretty and I love her hair. Anyway, so I hope you guys like this. Check out these videos and I will see you guys next Tuesday with another tutorial. Bye!